Seven-figure consulting case study, how we took a leadership and management consultant from $300K to $1 million in 1 year. Are you a coach or consultant who dreams of growing your business to 7 figures? Maybe you're stuck in the low to mid 6 figures and you have been for years and you can't quite figure out how to break into that next plateau. Well, this is the exact situation my client Maureen, a leadership and management consultant, was in when she hired me. And in this video, I'm gonna break down the exact steps we took to take her to 7 figures in just 1 year. So stay tuned. Hi, I'm Jessica Yarbrough, one of the top business strategists for coaches and consultants who want to sell ultra high-end services and scale. I become known as the corporate consultants coach because I help them land ultra high-value deals. Let's dive in. When Maureen came to me, she was struggling to grow her business. She wanted more clients, as well as more stable clients that she could count on for repeat business. And like many of the coaches and consultants who come to me, she had invested heavily into marketing and tried everything from coaching under the big gurus to marketing on LinkedIn to lead generation agencies, all without much success. She was stuck, and despite trying a lot of different things, in her words, she had failed to scale. She came across my work, knew I was an expert with a track record for getting client results, and she hired me. 6 weeks later, she closed a $180,000 client. Maureen then went on from having an initial goal to grow her business to $500,000 to more than tripling her revenue and hitting 7 figures in 1 year. This is her story, from undercharging to owning her value. Once we began working together, I quickly showed Maureen that she was severely undercharging. And this was despite her already having what some people would consider high-end prices. And this is common with many clients who come to me looking to scale. They have an established business and may already be charging high 5 or even 6 figures for their time, and yet they're still undercharging. Many of our clients 2x to 10x their pricing depending on their market, solution, and starting point. And Maureen was no exception. So why do competent coaches and consultants undercharge? Undercharging is one of the biggest obstacles that holds coaches and consultants back from earning more money. And look, it makes sense. If you charge more, you're gonna make more. However, many coaches and consultants have fear or concerns around raising their prices. They may be afraid that if they charge 2 months, they're gonna lose the deal. And there also may be some internal struggle around them not feeling like they're worthy or know enough to charge more. And this is a huge challenge that we work through with our clients. While some clients undercharge because of internal fears or insecurities, a lot of coaches and consultants undercharge simply because they are unaware of what the market is willing to pay. And they end up keeping their prices low and undercharging for years. By the way, if this topic interests you, be sure to check out my other videos on raising your prices. The links are pinned in the comments below. And this was the case with Maureen when she hired me. She was experiencing one of the telltale signs of undercharging, feeling exhausted and resentful. And this is a common scenario for coaches and consultants stuck between, say, $250,000 to $500,000 or more. Oftentimes they're undercharging, which means either working with a lot of clients or a lot of hours with a few clients to make their current revenue. And this can lead to burnout and beginning to resent your business and clients. Sound familiar? The first thing we have to solve is around time and money and ensure that the value you provide to your clients is congruent with that price that you charge. For Maureen, this looked like simplifying her offers and focusing on ultra high-end packages as opposed to a ton of smaller engagements. It meant getting crystal clear on the high caliber clients she wanted to work with, being able to articulate their challenges and goals, and codifying a next level system that could solve their most urgent needs. It also meant knowing how to package her value. There is an art and science of putting together packages that are so valuable and transformational that even with a 6-figure price tag, they're actually reasonable to the prospect. Maureen executed with speed and precision and pitched her program to one of her contacts for $180,000. When I asked her how they responded to the price, she replied, they didn't even blink an eye. That's how simple it can be when you have the right strategy and support to put together high-level solutions and high-value offers. Like all of my clients who seriously raise their prices and start closing big deals, Maureen said, I wish I would have done this sooner. And look, we all do. No one regrets charging more, but your clients aren't going to volunteer to pay you more. You have to stand in your power and own your value. And you also have to build something that is really valuable and know how to confidently pitch it. And this is one of the biggest lessons for coaches and consultants and a foundational piece of our work together. From complex and complicated to simple and scalable systems. Another big challenge to growing a 7-figure coaching or consulting business is having the right systems in place. And many coaches and consultants come to me with a lot of pieces of the puzzle, but they're fragmented and they're missing essential parts. Their marketing is also often clunky, complicated, and difficult to scale. They may have a website, perhaps they even built a funnel, but either it's broken or weak systems or simply the wrong ones. They may also have a list that they don't actively market to. And if you want to scale a 7-figure coaching or consulting business, you have to have the right systems. And this is exactly what we did to help Maureen get ready to scale. She had some systems, but they weren't working as they should. She also needed an upgrade to her messaging, branding, and overall image. Powerful marketing systems. Like many established coaches and consultants, Maureen had an existing network of qualified buyers. What she needed was the strategy to successfully approach them and close higher value deals. First, we worked on installing powerful marketing systems into her consulting business. Many people don't realize that 80% of sales happen before a phone call ever takes place. And if your marketing is done right, it will do the heavy lifting for your sales conversation. Also important to note is that ultra high ticket clients are not like other buyers. They value time more than money. This means they have very little time. Think a busy CEO or other decision maker, and you have to get your point across fast. Yet they typically have a lot of money to throw at solving an urgent problem. If your marketing is dialed in, you can capture their attention. The right systems take a prospect all the way from becoming aware of you and your services to booking a call. It requires developing messaging that is relevant and cuts through the noise. It elevates you to being positioned as a top expert that can command more for your time, both from a messaging, image, and branding perspective. A great marketing system ultimately fills your pipeline with qualified potential buyers. By the way, if you haven't downloaded our ladder of influence that breaks down how to scale your authority to grow a 7-figure business, be sure to grab it. The link is pinned in the comments below. Smart sales systems. Next, we created her sales system. And this is everything that happens before, during, and after a sales conversation. Ultra high-end clients are very sophisticated buyers. They cannot be hard sold or manipulated. And when you have a smart sales system in place, you can qualify and protect your time. You know how to create trust and rapport. You're able to demonstrate your authority, present your solution, and pitch a high-value program, all without being salesy, pushy, or icky. Ultra high-ticket sales are all about the relationship and knowing how to have an honest conversation while standing in your power as the expert to close high-value deals. Upgraded client delivery systems. Maureen then upgraded her delivery systems. This is one of the most overlooked aspects of scaling up. Great client delivery is everything from having solid client agreements and payment systems in place to deep dive onboarding and client management processes. With a high price tag comes a big promise, and you need to have all your I's dotted and your T's crossed to ensure your clients are moving towards the outcomes they are expecting. Those are just a few of the essential systems you need to grow a 7-figure coaching or consulting business, and a big part of what took Maureen to the next level. My clients have often shared with me that at least half of the benefit of working together is getting to peek behind the curtain and see our internal operations. They learn our strategies and build our systems within their own company to scale. Imagine no longer having to try to figure this out on your own and having instant access to the necessary systems and support to grow your business. This is what it's like for our clients. From stuck at the center to scaling CEO. Finally, if you want to scale a 7-figure coaching or consulting business, you must have a solid team in place. You cannot do it alone. In fact, much of the overwhelm and exhaustion of being a business owner stems from not only earning enough, but doing too many things yourself. And many coaches and consultants put off hiring good people because of cash flow issues. This is why it's important to shift your business model so that you can earn more with every client. Essential to this process is having a great team. Maureen had some support people in place, but some were underutilized and there were gaps she needed to fill. In Expert Accelerator, we show you who to hire, what to hire them for, and where to hire them, along with exactly what tasks they need to be doing to support you growing your coaching or consulting business. You add team members as the business revenue grows. And the faster you grow, the faster you will need to bring on your essential team members. And the beautiful part about having an ultra high ticket model is that you can have a relatively small team, pay them well, and still have high margins. Now, you do need strategic guidance on the types of team members to hire and the tasks they should be doing and how to delegate effectively. This empowers you with the ability to step back from being stuck at the center of your business and elevates you to the role of a true CEO. You can drive vision, manage your team, and serve your clients. The biggest gift of having a great team for a business owner is that you get your time back. You no longer spend hours doing the mundane but necessary task, and you can take back control of your calendar, reduce your work hours, and enjoy more free time. And this is exactly what we did with Maureen, and it was a game changer for her business because she was able to work less while more than tripling her revenue. Time freedom was one of her biggest motivations, and she went from overwhelmed and exhausted and stagnant in her revenue to successful and scaling. Today, Maureen is poised for next level growth. She now has the cash flow, the model, the marketing, the team, and the systems in place to scale to multiple seven figures. This is the Expert Accelerator method in action, and she is just one of our many incredible client success stories. If you're interested in working together, be sure to click the link below to apply for a call. This wraps up my video on our 7-figure consulting case study. If you enjoyed this, be sure to like and share so more entrepreneurs can hear this message. Until next time.